Have you ever sat down in a chair, wanted to stand up quickly, but found your legs trembling and weaker than you expected? That is one of the biggest worries once we pass 60, when our muscles gradually shrink and strength begins to fade. Many people assume this is an unavoidable part of aging, something that cannot be changed. Yet science has shown that our bodies still have the ability to recover and maintain muscle strength, as long as we know how to nourish and care for them the right way. In today's video, we will explore several natural nutrients often described as true companions of our muscles. These are nutrients trusted by older adults around the world, helping legs stay stronger and steadier, preserving independence in daily life. Before we begin, we invite you to join our community by subscribing to the channel, turning on the notification bell, and if you find this content helpful, please like and share so that more people can take better care of their health. You can also leave a comment below about your own concerns or experiences, so that together we can exchange ideas and find the most suitable solutions. 1. Creatine, the key to muscle power and endurance. If there is one nutrient that deserves to be called a faithful companion to our muscles, it is creatine. This is not a stranger to the body, since part of it is produced naturally in the liver and kidneys, while the rest usually comes from foods like red meat and fish. However, as the years pass, the body's ability to synthesize creatine declines. That is why older adults, especially after 60, often notice a sharp drop in muscle strength even when their daily routines remain unchanged. What makes creatine special is the way it directly fuels our muscles. Muscle movement depends on a molecule called ATP, often referred to as the body's energy currency. The problem is that ATP in muscle cells only lasts for a few seconds of intense activity. At this point, creatine acts like a clever storage unit. It attaches a phosphate group to become phosphocreatine, and when ATP is used up, phosphocreatine quickly donates that group back to restore ATP. This instant recharge allows muscles to keep going, whether it is lifting a heavy object, standing up from a chair, or walking a longer distance. As we grow older, the supply of creatine inside our bodies is no longer abundant, which means our muscles lose their quick recharge system. This is one reason why even simple exercises can start to feel exhausting. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology showed that creatine supplementation helped older adults improve muscle strength within just a few weeks, especially when paired with light resistance exercises such as elastic bands or small hand weights. This demonstrates that creatine is not only for young athletes, but also a science-backed ally for keeping our legs strong in everyday life. Think of it this way. Muscles are like an old, rechargeable battery. When the battery is weak, we run out of energy after only a few steps or need to stop halfway up the stairs. Taking creatine is like installing a new battery core that charges faster and holds energy longer, giving every step more stability. Beyond boosting strength, creatine offers another little-known benefit. It helps maintain lean muscle mass. Older adults often experience sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle. When muscle mass decreases, we not only feel weaker, but also face a higher risk of falls and injuries. Creatine has been shown to help the body hold on to more protein, slowing the breakdown of muscle and helping protect against this decline. Balance is the key. Seniors can choose more fish and white meats, which still provide creatine while placing less strain from saturated fats compared to red meat. For those with conditions like heart disease or kidney problems, it is best to adjust portions under the guidance of a doctor or nutrition professional to stay safe and effective. In the end, creatine works like a mini power plant inside the body. It provides extra fuel, preserves muscle strength, improves daily performance, and helps protect against age-related muscle loss. When used wisely, creatine can become a reliable partner in keeping our legs strong and steady for many years to come. 2. Betaine. In the world of nutrients, betaine doesn't get nearly as much attention as vitamin C or omega-3s. Yet its role in maintaining muscle strength is far from minor. This natural compound is found in beets, spinach, whole grains, and seafood. While it was first studied mostly for protecting the liver, research now shows that betaine also supports muscle performance, which becomes especially important as we age and face faster declines in strength and endurance. Betaine works through a subtle but vital mechanism. It takes part in methylation reactions that regulate metabolism and help protect cells. One of its key benefits is lowering homocysteine levels in the blood. High homocysteine can damage blood vessels and limit the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to muscles. By keeping this under control, betaine allows better blood flow, more efficient oxygen delivery, and steady nutrient supply to working muscles. The result is greater stamina, less early fatigue, and faster recovery. But there is more. Betaine also directly influences protein synthesis within muscles. Studies show it can activate biochemical pathways that support muscle fiber repair and growth. For older adults, this is especially valuable, since natural aging slows down the rate of protein building in muscles. Without this support, muscles shrink, weaken, and increase the risk of poor balance, limited mobility, and falls. Another advantage worth noting is how betaine boosts endurance. Research with strength-trained individuals has found that those who supplement with betaine can perform more repetitions with less fatigue than those who do not. For seniors, this doesn't mean heavier weights, but instead being able to walk longer, move more easily in daily routines, or join in light exercise classes without feeling drained. In everyday life, this difference is easy to notice. With a betaine-rich diet, morning walks feel lighter, breathing is easier, and muscles feel less stiff afterward. Over time, this adds up to greater independence and more energy for activities that keep life enjoyable. The good news is that betaine is easy to find in foods. Beets are the richest source and can be eaten roasted, cooked, or juiced. Spinach, quinoa, shrimp, and crab also provide generous amounts. By making these foods a regular part of meals, the body not only gains betaine, but also an extra supply of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Still, betaine is not a miracle fix. It works best when paired with regular movement such as brisk walking, tai chi, or light swimming. Think of it as a partnership. Betaine prepares the body with the right internal conditions, while physical activity triggers the building and maintenance of muscle. Together, they create a lasting foundation for strength and resilience. 3. Carnitine. If we imagine muscles as an army, energy is the food that keeps soldiers going, and carnitine is the supply route. This natural compound acts like a shuttle, carrying fatty acids into the mitochondria, the cell's power plants where they are turned into usable energy. Without carnitine, fatty acids can't enter these energy factories, leaving muscles short of fuel. In younger bodies, this system usually runs smoothly, but as we move into middle and later years, the body produces less carnitine. That's when many older adults notice familiar signs: legs feeling heavy after a short walk, shortness of breath climbing a few stairs, or muscles that don't recover as quickly. Behind those symptoms is a less efficient energy supply chain. Carnitine's role goes beyond fueling. It also reduces the buildup of harmful byproducts inside cells. During exercise, the body produces reactive oxygen species, unstable molecules that damage cells. Carnitine helps limit this stress by balancing energy use and protecting mitochondria. This is crucial for older adults, since aging naturally weakens mitochondria, making fatigue and muscle loss more common. Carnitine also supports heart health, which ties directly to muscle performance. The heart demands constant energy and relies heavily on fatty acids as fuel. When carnitine keeps the heart pumping strong and steady, blood rich in oxygen reaches muscles more efficiently. This explains why people with higher carnitine levels often report being able to walk farther, tire less easily, and maintain better stamina. As for food sources, carnitine is abundant in red meats like beef and lamb, but also present in fish, poultry such as turkey, and certain dairy products. A balanced diet that includes moderate amounts of these, along with vegetables, whole grains, and seafood, can provide enough carnitine without relying too heavily on red meat. Just as with betaine, carnitine shows its full benefits when paired with regular activity. Eating the right foods alone won't maximize its impact. The body needs the signal of movement, walking, swimming, or light resistance exercise to activate carnitine's transport system and unlock its energy potential. For seniors, the payoff is more than just stronger muscles. Adequate carnitine levels contribute to greater confidence and independence. Instead of hesitating to move for fear of fatigue, you can garden, shop, or join group exercise with ease. That sense of freedom and participation feeds both physical and mental well-being, creating a positive cycle that supports quality of life as the years advance. 4. BCAA. When we talk about strength and resilience, protein often comes to mind. But hidden within the world of protein is a special group called BCAA, which stands for branched-chain amino acids. This group includes leucine, isoleucine, and valine, making up nearly 1/3 of the essential amino acids in our muscles. Unlike many other amino acids that need to pass through the liver before use, BCAA can go directly into the bloodstream and straight to the muscles. That makes them a rapid source of fuel during movement and recovery. One of the most important roles of BCAA is activating muscle protein synthesis. Leucine, in particular, acts like the main switch by triggering the mTOR pathway inside cells. This pathway sends the signal to start building and repairing muscle fibers. For older adults, this process is crucial since protein synthesis naturally declines with age. Even with a normal diet, many seniors experience shrinking muscles and decreasing strength. Ensuring enough BCAA in daily meals helps counteract this decline, giving the body a better chance to recover from everyday activities such as walking or gardening. BCAA also helps reduce fatigue during activity. As exercise continues, the brain produces more serotonin, which brings on that heavy feeling of tiredness. BCAA competes with tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin, for entry into the brain. When BCAA takes the lead, serotonin production slows and fatigue lessens. That is why research often shows that people with adequate BCAA intake can endure physical effort longer and with less exhaustion. Another overlooked but critical benefit for seniors is that BCAA helps protect against muscle breakdown. In times of stress, such as illness, fasting, or heavy exertion, the body tends to break down muscle tissue for energy. BCAA serves as a shield, slowing this process and helping preserve lean muscle mass, which is vital for independence and reducing fall risk in later years. Natural foods rich in BCAA are easy to find. Lean meat, fish, eggs, milk, cheese, and beans all provide abundant sources. The key for older adults is not only eating enough protein, but also spreading intake throughout the day so the body can use it efficiently. Breakfast with eggs, milk, or yogurt, lunch with fish or chicken, and a light dinner with beans, tofu, or steamed fish are all simple ways to ensure steady BCAA intake. It is also important to remember that BCAA is not a magic bullet. Its benefits shine brightest when paired with regular activity. Gentle exercises like walking, yoga, light weights, or Tai Chi encourage muscles to signal the need for repair and growth. Only then can BCAA step in as the raw material for building strength. If we only eat but remain inactive, the body does not fully activate the repair process, and much of those amino acids go unused. In short, BCAA can be seen as the quiet builders inside our muscles. They help repair damaged fibers, guard against breakdown, and reduce fatigue so we stay active and flexible. When seniors keep a diet full of BCAA-rich foods alongside daily movement, the rewards extend beyond stronger muscles. The result is greater confidence, independence, and a higher quality of life. 5. Whey protein. Among the many sources of protein available from food, whey protein stands out as one of the most effective for muscle repair and growth. Whey is the protein separated from milk during the cheese-making process. It contains all the essential amino acids that our bodies cannot make on their own, with a particularly high content of BCAA. This makes whey an excellent option for preserving or rebuilding muscle, especially at an age when the body's ability to build new muscle slows down. The greatest strength of whey protein is its rapid absorption. While many proteins take longer to digest, whey is broken down and delivered into the bloodstream quickly, making amino acids available to muscles within half an hour to an hour after consumption. This timing means the body receives immediate building blocks for repair after activity. That is why research shows whey protein taken soon after exercise improves recovery, strength, and lean muscle maintenance. For seniors, though, whey protein requires some caution. Some people may struggle with digesting lactose or proteins from dairy, which can cause bloating or discomfort. Others who live with chronic kidney, liver, or heart conditions should be extra careful, since a higher protein load can place more demand on those organs. In these cases, the amount and frequency of whey should always be tailored with professional medical guidance rather than self-directed use. It is equally important to remember that whey should not replace natural protein foods entirely. Lean meats, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts remain the foundation because they bring additional vitamins, minerals, and fiber that powders alone cannot offer. Whey works best as a complement, especially on days when it is harder to get enough protein from meals. In the end, whey protein acts like a quick rescue for muscles, supplying amino acids in record time so the body can recover and grow stronger. For older adults, the true benefit comes when it is used wisely, as part of a balanced diet and with safety in mind. Consulting a doctor first is always the smartest step if chronic health conditions or long-term medications are involved. Looking back at this journey, we have explored 5 standout nutrients that play powerful roles in keeping muscles healthy and strong. Creatine provides quick energy for muscles, supporting strength and slowing age-related decline. Betaine enhances metabolism, improving stamina and endurance. Carnitine helps transport and burn fat, creating energy and reducing post-activity soreness. BCAA delivers raw material directly to muscles, speeding recovery and reducing fatigue. Whey protein supplies essential amino acids in a fast and efficient way, strengthening the foundation for muscle health in later years. Each nutrient we explored has its own special role, yet they all work toward the same goal of keeping our legs flexible and our bodies strong, even past the age of 60. What matters most is focusing on natural food sources such as fish, lean meats, eggs, beans, and whole grains. These simple staples of daily meals can become powerful allies for muscle health when we choose and combine them wisely. For anyone living with conditions such as heart disease or kidney issues, the most practical step is to check with a doctor before making big dietary changes. That way we gain the benefits while still protecting long-term health. In the end, the secret to strong legs is not hidden in complicated methods. It begins with the ordinary meals we eat every day. When we select the right foods, stay active with gentle movement, and keep a positive spirit, then strength and flexibility will continue to walk beside us for many years to come. And as always, if today's discussion has been helpful, We would love for you to support us by subscribing to the channel, clicking the bell so you do not miss upcoming episodes, and sharing this video with friends or family who also care about maintaining muscle health. Our journey together has many more exciting paths ahead.